I hope everything is fine and well with all of you. As always, God bless and keep you and yours. Okay? This is my nightmare. This garage has been kicking my ass for a while. And I am so ready to be done with it. Let's see. We started with the whole wheelie bin bullshit over here. Those things take up a lot of space in your garage. And because of my association rules, homeowners association, whatever, you can't keep them outside. So you got to keep them in your garage. Well, that's like a 3 foot by 5 foot space just for them motherfuckers. So I figured, well, I could use some of that space on top. So I made these shelves, right? Well, I got a lot of heavy shit, just to put in my garage. You're talking some serious camping gear, a lot of bushcrafting stuff, and the whole idea of bushcrafting and that kind of stuff is go lightweight. But when you got a lot of it, it adds up. I wouldn't carry all that. Obviously, I'm not going to carry 500 pounds of shit with me, but at the same on a trip. But I've got 500 pounds of shit to choose from. So yeah, I got to do that. At the same time, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I got coolers and everything else. So all these little blue pieces of painter tape you see all over the garage walls, that's where my son Tim came over today, and he basically found all the damn studs. He used his stud finder and my stud finder, and you know how you do. You take an average of where the fuck the damn things are. So anyway, we got all the studs marked out. Why? Because that's what all this bullshit is all about. And all of that bullshit is all about. All this crap. It's all the shelves that have to be put up. So there's going to be shelves all across the top of the door back here. Across from the top of that shelf to the top of that door. Right? And then they're going to go all the way around to where the garage rails start, which is about there. And then obviously around here to there. And then we got to switch from 14-inch shelves to like 12-inch shelves to go above the garage rails. And then all the way around right above the garage bar, the roller, the garage spring, excuse me. You'll see that I got my your typical blue moving blankets thrown on up here because it's get goddamn cold up here at night, which explains the schmog and the hoodie and the cap and the fact that I look like hell because I'm in my garage. But I just put those moving blankets up there for now because it's too goddamn cold at night to work in here. Yep, I got to insulate the damn garage door too. Put the lights up, these LED light bars. I had to run all that conduit up there, but that's worked out pretty well. It actually looks pretty good. Obviously, all the garage door hardware is all painted and trimmed out. I haven't done that hardware yet because after I insulate the garage door, then I'll take care of the garage door hardware and make it all fancy and nice and everything. But I don't know. My anal retentive proclivities are getting the best of me. So yeah, I had to paint a frickin' fuse box and brass plates and everything to match the brass floor hardware on the door and the brass kick plate. Now the reason for all this bullshit is take a look at all this shit in my fucking living room. Look at it. Look at all this shit. This is all the stuff that goes in my garage. How the fuck am I supposed to live like this? I gotta get that. I got to get all this shit in that garage. But I can't do that because I don't have any place to put it. So that's ergo the goddamn shelves. My freaking washer and dryer closet here, or whatever, HVAC, that's where the heating, ventilating, air conditioning. And I got these massive fucking washers and dryers in here. It took Katie and me an entire afternoon to figure out how to turn the motherfuckers on. Well, you press the power button and it plays a little tune, but then what the hell do you do? You know, there's like all these fucking buttons on these goddamn things. You know, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that shit? You know? I don't need 47 wash shackles. I just want to go wash my fucking underwear. And shelves to put up in here. I got a transition strip to put on the floor down here. And of course, it's just glued on, this whole floor is just glued on top of a goddamn concrete slab. So, yeah, that's 15, 20, 30 minutes with a hammer drill and a concrete bit to get through that mess. Anyway, this has been a fucking nightmare. Yes, I fell off the ladder the other day and I kind of hurt myself. When I say I hurt myself, I mean it really hurt. I've got a good bruise on my back, but I'm fine. So I appreciate everybody being all concerned about that shit. But look, once you've fallen out of a helicopter, falling off a fucking ladder is easy, okay? So don't worry about that. I'm totally fine. I know when to seek assistance, but I don't need any. Okay, I'm perfectly fine. Anyway, well, this is my nightmare. I'm thinking that I'm hopefully within, depending on how long it takes me to paint all this shit, and then get it all hung up, everything all hung up. Of course, yeah, I've got to cut all the pieces. So I've got all my, not all of them, but I got to, circle saws, jigsaws, and fuck you saws, every other goddamn saw, and everything ready. It's just a matter of waiting for the fucking paint to dry. And of course, it's been raining almost every day, and it's colder than shit up here at night. And with that uninsulated garage door, it's kind of ugly, which explains the schmog and the cap and the hoodie. I mean, it's like it gets cold out here at night, and that's pretty much when I can do stuff. Obviously I don't run the circle saws and shit at night, but I'm trying, people. I'm going to get this is going to be a fucking man cave when I'm done with it. I don't know if you can see it, but man, my floor looks fucking awesome. Man, check that thing out. That's my floor. I got the sexiest floor. It was kind of funny. My neighbor from one of my new neighbors from a couple of doors down. His name is John. I helped him put his boat in his garage the other day, and he was complaining. He's like, he's putting it away. He's not complaining, but he's going, yeah. I bought this thing last year, and I barely use it because it's no fun going fishing by yourself. And I'm like, what do you mean going fishing by yourself? And he says, well, I don't have, none of my friends go fishing. I said, well, we just solved that problem. So he's like, all right, we're on like Donkey Kong. So yeah, next spring, next summer, yeah, I got a fishing buddy who owns a boat. And the best thing you can have regarding boats is a friend or neighbor who owns one. You don't want to own one, but if they do, great. I'll be happy to buy the gas. You pay, you deal with that all the other bullshit. But anyway, he comes by the other day, and he's like, I was talking with Derek or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know. I never met the guy. Across the street, he's just, the guys in the neighborhood are getting a little pissed off at you. And I'm like, what did I do? Why? And he's like, now all their wives are bitching at him. Why aren't you painting? Why didn't you paint our garage? Why aren't you painting? It's like, oh, fucking A. And at the same time, I mean, I'm just kind of wondering what some of my neighbors are thinking. It's like, oh my God, who moved in next door? It's like there's two strippers here this week. There's next thing you know, my cleaning girl, who's not a stripper, by the way, she's my cleaning girl. She's a wonderful, smart, beautiful young lady. Anyway, she's here the next day, and then I don't know. It's just kind of phenomenal. I'm just thinking, oh my God, my neighbors are probably peeking through their blinds, going, "What the fuck is going on over there?" But when you buy a new house or something, people always want to come over and see it, and I'm like, well, it's not ready yet. I'm still working on it. I haven't even fucking unpacked yet. I still got hardware to put up in the damn bathrooms. Oh no, we want to come over and whatever. Anyway, it's just kind of funny. It's like, Jesus criminy. It's just, I don't know, just whatever. I'm doing what I can. And I will get this done. I will get this done. Fuck. As always, may God bless and keep you and yours. Bye-bye.